Our coverage of SEMA 2010 continues. I'm here at the Rancho Dynomax booth where Chris Gauss has just told me that 4-bolt installation is possible with the new loaded quick lift suspension product. I'm here with Eric Malek, marketing coordinator for Rancho Dynomax, and he's going to prove it to me. Eric?
Hi, Jim. Yeah,
let's put this thing in.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll show you just how easy and simple this is to install.
Okay, it's a late model F-150.
This is a 2010 model,
okay.
F-150, and we're going to be able to install this unit with just the hand tools that you see here.
Okay,
so
that's quite a claim.
Going to need to pop the upper ball joint loose.
Okay. That's a 21mm deep socket on a ratchet handle, half-inch drive. These modern half-ton pickup trucks have a suspension system reminiscent of passenger cars these days.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's one heck of a thick stud and nut, and it's a heavy-duty piece. I'm curious to see how you're going to separate this.
It's actually quite simple.
Okay.
All right.
Cordless impact gun.
You got the cordless impact. You're going to need for this extremely large fastener at the bottom that I'll show you.
All right, and what's the next step, Eric?
Next step, we're going to pull the lower strut bolt.
Okay.
That's this fastener here. And
very familiar procedure to us as GM readers.
Yep.
Big bolts. And there it is.
There it is.
Okay, the cross bolt comes out.
Now we're going to want to loosen the upper strut mount bolt.
Okay.
And that's these 3 15mm nuts here.
Okay. In this Ford F-150 design, it's clearly accessible from inside the wheel housing, which is a nice touch. Fewer burned fingers and exhaust manifolds.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to make sure it's cool before you're working on it.
Yeah, that's the proper way. It's interesting, the upper spring pocket on this car is pretty well enclosed. It's shrouded with a weldment attached to the frame rail.
It is quite a deep pocket, and that's the reason we need to pop this upper ball joint to be able to swing this upper control arm up and out of the way for this installation.
Interestingly, this is a rack and pinion steering system, something again that used to be seen only on passenger cars, but is increasingly showing up on heavy-duty pickup trucks.
Yeah, it certainly is.
This is an F-150, but this could easily be a 3/4-ton pickup truck of 20 or 25 years ago. This is a big piece.
The OEMs have come a long way with these new trucks. Brake systems are vastly improved. The suspension designs, the steering designs have all come a very long way.
Brake rotors that could easily be seen in a Class 4 truck of years past. All right, 2 of the 3 upper strut mount nuts are off. Eric is working on the 3rd.
Okay.
And there's the 3rd.
Got all 3 of those nuts off. Now we're going to want to pop this upper ball joint loose from the steering knuckle.
All right.
Just a few quick strikes here.
Eric has used the time-honored method of the BFH, notably striking the ear provided on the knuckle casting by Ford.
Now we're going to need to remove the sway bar end link to allow the lower control arm and assembly to swing out of the way.
All right.
To give us some extra room.
Often forgotten, and it certainly will act as a spring and resist your motion if you don't take it off. 18mm. And down goes the suspension.
Now that'll give you some room here, give you a little play to be able to pull this large bolt out.
All right. Eric is lifting the lower control arm to take some of the weight off. And there goes the cross bolt.
And there's where the impact comes into play. This fastener is over 300 foot-pounds from the factory.
That is awesome.
So now that you have everything loose and the suspension is dropped, you can go ahead and lift this assembly out. And it helps to get it up in that upper pocket.
Okay.
It'll allow you room to swing it out the bottom. And then swing the steering knuckle over. It gives you the extra room you need.
See?
And this slides right out. And you are done.
And there it is. Truly 4 fasteners in and out, and I'm guessing less than 10 minutes to get this out.
Yep.
All right, so this is something that could be done without excessive labor charges, it seems to me, at the shop level.
That's exactly true.
Okay.
And this point that we're at is the real beauty of the product, because typically at this point, we'd be going over to the spring compressor, and we'd be disassembling our OE unit to reuse the spring and upper strut mount.
Eric, what's the price point of this product relative to other products?
This is, it's a little pricier than your spacers, but again, you're getting all brand new components. You're getting a premium 9-way adjustable shock, and the spring that's designed specifically for this vehicle and for the larger wheel and tire packages.
Cool, we've come a long way from leaf springs.
Yeah.
Eric, thanks for showing it to me.
No problem, Jim. Thanks a lot.